Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Richard back again with a video. Today I'm going to be doing a video review of this movie from Paul W.S. Anderson. This is the 4K release of In the Lost Lands. So as you can see, from Milla, Jovovich and Bautista. So it says at the bottom, from the director of Resident Evil and George R.R. Martin, the author of A Game of Thrones. This is the UK release, distributed by Studio Canal. It comes in a 11mm keep case with an outer slip cover for the first pressing. So it's a really nice finish on the slip to start with. You can see it's nice and glossy. Nice artwork on this as well, I thought. Not seen the film, missed it in the cinema. I am going to be watching it tonight, and I will show you what's on the disc and everything. So obviously the BBFC and Irish board certificates are not stickers, they're part of the slipcover. You also get it on the keep case as well, because once the slip's gone, this is all you'll be getting. So let's have a look at the back. So again, it says from the director of Resident Evil. There's a few shots from the movie. There's a little bit about it from a short story. Okay, it says it's region free, which obviously it will be. There's no Blu-ray in here. It's just the 4K disc. It's got a Dolby Atmos track. The assumption is it's got Dolby Vision. Studio Canal don't tend to display that on the UK releases, but you do get it in Europe. So let's get the slipcover off, which is a thick quality. And let's get this unwrapped. Right, here's the Elite case. 11mm. Might not actually be an Elite, this. Doesn't feel like. Oh, it is. We've got a flyer in here for Studio Canal. And let's check out the disc. For this movie, they've given us a dual layer 66 gig disc. The runtime on this is 101 minutes, so that's more than ample on a dual layer disc, and it's in the 2.35:1 aspect ratio. Right, let's get this in the player and we'll check out the menus. So we're at the menu. There's no special features, we've just got play film, scene selection and setup. So let's check out the scene selection. Okay, so we've got 12 scenes, and for setup we've got Dolby Atmos as default, we've got a 5.1 DTS HD master audio track, we've got a lossless stereo, and for subtitles we've got English. We've also got an audio description. Right, let's go straight into the movie. So, as the Studio Canal logo is playing, we can see this is a 1000 nit mastered transfer. It's got a maximum of 1000 and an average of 400 nit. Okay, let's have a look at some bit rates. So we're starting off with quite high, 105, but it's now settling down to around hopefully mid 60s, 70s. I'm going to skip forward a chapter. Okay, so it's jumping around presently. Let's hope it settles down. Okay, it's still quite dark, the screen. So we'll skip another chapter. Okay, so it's quite erratic, the transfer, but we do get some nice high spikes when it's needed. So let's move on to the audio tracks now. So that is your Atmos track. I'm going to skip to a 5.1. check out the stereo. .3, and finally the audio descriptive track, which is also lossless stereo. And that's a little bit less encoded. Okay, and back to the Dolby True HD. Okay, so I'm going to watch this film now, and I'll post some screen grabs for you. So please do stay to the end. Okay, so I've watched the movie all the way through, and must be said, the presentation here, it's a digitally shot film. It's pushed heavily towards the yellow. It's quite stylistic, this movie. The colour palette that the director and the director of photography have used here. I thought it really looks good on the 4K presentation. I'm sure the wide colour gamut has actually added to this. Colours looking really good, and decent black levels as well, which I've tried to capture here for you and show. But yeah, it is quite visually stunning. On the budget that they had, I thought they'd done quite a good job. Movie-wise, well, let's get the Atmos out the way first. The Atmos track, again, I thought sounded really good. Some good action in this movie as well. The bass was travelling along, and I did get some overhead sound movement. Onto the movie. Yeah, I just felt I couldn't get behind her character as much as in Resident Evil. Huge fan of that first movie, when Resident Evil hit the cinema. I thought some of the dialogue between Dave and Milla was a bit short. Sort of pulled me out the movie a little bit. There were some good action scenes. I can see why it's got some low scores. But for what it was, I found it entertaining. I did enjoy it. Picture was good, as I said. And some good action scenes. Would have been nice to get some special features to show how this was shot and things like that. But yeah, we didn't get it, maybe because it didn't do too well at the cinema. But I think anyone picking up this 4K release will be very pleased with the presentation here from Studio Canal. Looks great, sounds great. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and consider subscribing and sharing. But again, thanks for watching. I look forward to reading your comments. Goodbye.